CIA train. Hesperia Railways, Paris to Nice, France, April 2nd, 2006, 2152. Blah, blah, blah. Hesperia Railways, Paris to Nice, France, April 2nd, 2006, 2152 hours. Meet Norman Soff. CIA trained operative Norman Soff has been located on a southbound Hesperia railway train, accompanied by a squad of French-Syrian mercenaries. Locate and question Soff in order to determine his status as an enemy or friendly operative. God, I love how good this level is. So, welcome guys. Welcome to probably one of the most, I want to say the term, dramatic levels in this game, because it's so dynamic. We're moving up super slow as we go up and down this train here, trying to get to the CIA operative, and we're trying to suss out what he is, if he's a good guy or bad guy. So yeah, just a little peeksies, a little look-sies. Let's go ahead and drop in.
Looks like you're in position. Soff is still your first and only objective. We need you to conversate the man face to face. The agency's got reams of data on him, but the man's history is a school of red herrings. Nobody knows whether he's a U.S. agent or a terrorist.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
Until we know different, we're treating him as a friend. So no boys have. Any alarms mean mission over. If Soff sees you before you see him, the mission's over. Don't do anything to compromise him.
Does that include killing him?
Yeah. Leave him alive, if you don't mind. Updates on your OPSAT.
Nothing here. What?
Got him. Whew. So, this is the first real interrogate that we get to do in this game so far. I am glad that I did go ahead and get it. I remember this level's a little tricky because it's linear to a point of stealth detriment, which is something that I really enjoy about this level in particular. I don't know if it's done really well in any later games, but let's go ahead and see what this guy has to say.
You speak English?
Yes.
Do it quietly. I'm looking for Jonathan Poindexter.
He's in this car, cabin 18.
Is he alone?
He's got friends, but they're in other berths.
Good.
Please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you say. I'll do whatever you say. Oh.
There we go. And we get a satchel. So, immediately we know exactly where he is, which is nice and handy to have. Wrong button there, so let's go ahead and take a look at my notes real quick. Find him under Jonathan Soff. Here we go. This is what he looks like. Pretty imposing. Obviously a bad guy. Definitely worked for the CIA at one point. Nothing, just hurry home. Jean. Nothing, just hurry home. If you pass through Lyon, pick up some butter from the mill. Love always, M. So he's just trying to go home to his wife. Not all mad at that one. So locate, being detected, or found out means the mission's over. I have the laser mic and the pistol. He can hang out back here, right? Yeah, it's dark. He's fine. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's the alarm he could have gotten to. Let's do my optic cabling. Anything I can see? Negative, Ghost Rider. Okay. Lock is jammed. I have played this game a few times, so I'm sorry for hamming that one up a little bit. We'll go ahead and do the optic cable, and we'll climb down. Anything there? Negative. Okay. So this is one of the parts of this game that's just extra silly. I've talked about it before, but it used to be David Wong, but I think it's now Jason Paragon, who did John Dies at the End, has the Zoe Ash novel series. And the first one of that series, Fancy Suits and Futuristic Violence, or Futuristic Violence and Fancy Suits, whichever way it goes. There's a super secret, super spy, super soldier guy that's her bodyguard. And at the end of it all, when they're gonna go confront the big baddie, he's like, "I'll go do it." And he scales this building. You're like, "Oh, this is so epic, right?" We'll sit right there. Scales this building. And you're like, "Oh yeah, this is this is super epic, right? And you're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And he goes up and he dispatches guys. He's taking them out, and he flips over, gets on the catwalk, and then all of a sudden, like a stray bullet catches him in the neck, and that's it. And right here, where this is at, like, it's one of those, like, oh, this is a... Cool, he's out. This is one of those moments here where it's like, oh, you know, you're climbing under here, Stone jumps up, side of the head, and that's game. And now we no longer have Sam Fisher.
For you. Found the credit cards our man Poindexter, aka Soth, used to buy the train tickets.
What's the complication?
2 seats in coach. Looks like you have at least 2 terrorists mixed in with the civvies in the cheap seats.
But you're dealing with tight quarters. I wouldn't risk anything lethal. You don't have the room to maneuver if there are complications.
I do hate how long this sequence is, so... So, Grim gives me that update there, right? Okay. There he goes. Okay. Now he's done. You let half the cigarette, like, burn out. Why'd you just put it on the floor? It's a red... Okay. He's a terrorist, so you can get away with stuff like that.
Take it anything? Anything for what? You know, an account of the cargo. Shut up. What? Nobody here can...
I'm not worried about these people, but if the boss hears us talking, neither of us is walking off this train.
So this is a spot where you can very easily be seen. But it does lead to one of my like favorite sequences in the game, right? So he sits down, other guy goes back to like nodding off, and I can get back there. One thing that I do want to point out here is like, I hate that those doors automatically open and close. Nothing I can do there. But can climb out on this side. So once again, really dynamic sequence here. Can't get back on top, which is fair. That'd be incredibly hard to do. Although this is on the impossible. And then you get a train like that. Yeah, I'm dead. Like, in all actuality, Fisher's just dead. Hey, buddy. It's a little, you know, it's a little windy out here. Probably going deaf. Go back to your spot. Yeah, he would have turned around and seen me. So I'm just gonna cross over right quick. I think he's back to reading or looking outside. So I'm okay there. Let me... Oh, shit. Hi, ma'am. How are you? You look lovely. Stunning, dear. You can't figure out your hair because, you know, it's Xbox One, or the original Xbox and PS2 era. Nope, now you're tired? Yeah, I feel that. Sleeping on a train is nice.
Something's moving over there.
Okay. And now there's, yep, there it is. I am so glad I caught that. I didn't realize that that window was even open. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, we're good. And that one's blocked as well. There we go. Moving along.
Brunton's chums in the CIA came through for us.
Sauce's right leg has more prosthetics in it than Lee Majors.
Apparently, he had a disagreement with a landmine.
Might register different on thermal.
Perfect.
Monsieur, you requested earplugs.
All right. Yeah, it's one of those things there where it's like they tell you a little bit there. I do like that it gives you like, hey, this is what they know. Another way to look at it. I wish Michael Iron, like, I wish Sam Fisher didn't go like, well, it might look different on thermals. You know, I wish it was like, hey, I'll figure out a way to look for it. You know, something a little bit more, a little bit more subtle than that. Which is, it's okay. Like, the game can't be perfect. Here's our gimmick spot. You know, we get the cool little quick turn. So quick turn around him. Watch my reflection go by.
I'll do whatever you say. I'll do whatever you say.
So this is the other guy that it would have given you the chance to capture. I'm going to put him right there just in case, because I don't really know where he goes. I don't ever remember him turning around through my original playthroughs of this, but you know. Whoop. So my reflection in the mirror. So, I know that he's an 18 because of previous conversations. That's 17. Also, take a look under the door. Maybe there's something there I could use. Nope, just a guy. So let's see, what's 18 look like? Well, there he is with his God Ray. And there's his leg, so we're good.
Wake up, Poindexter.
First, you tell me, who are you?
I'm your Uncle Sam. Come to make sure you're still one of the good guys.
How do I trust you?
Your name's Norman Soth. Ask me about the chestnut tree.
Okay, fine. What are you doing here? If the men I'm with catch us talking, they'll kill us both.
To make your Sedona story fast.
It's an agency job. The Joint Chiefs want a military presence in Indonesia, and I was part of the plan. That's all I can say.
I like that the legs does stay different, though, the entire coloring. Almost like they just cut off that freak. I wonder how they did that. If that's just like an outline,
What
like...
is it now?
You have a phone call.
Stay hidden and don't make it.
If that's just like an outside, like, hey, this is part of the wireframe, here's his over, and it's just like another... It's just a different layer, and that's why it's just chopped off. Like, that layer doesn't exist.
It's him.
Is this a fresh phone?
We put the chip in just an hour ago.
Good, let's go to the bar car. I don't want to talk here.
He was lying about his handler, wasn't he?
Yeah, Finch has been on sick leave for 16 months. Hack the laptop now. And trail Soft. Laser mic that call. We still can't risk blowing Soft. Let's cover. Fisher, we need that phone call. Dime to
There we go.
$1. He's talking to Sedona.
Alright, and this should let me listen pretty peacefully.
It depends on our Mossad leak. I don't know, 80%, maybe 90. I just have a bad feeling about this train. I think our cover's blown. Hold on. No, it's just a feeling I have. I don't think it's safe to talk right now. Okay, but make it fast. I'm glad. Stay worried. Shin Bet, are you kidding? I could barely believe Mossad, much less. Of course, of course. Always assume they know what you're doing. Exactly. It's a joke. Right. Mein Gott, I can walk. 4 more days, tops, then you're bulletproof. It's not safe to talk now. I need to get off this train. No, I can't. It's not possible. Of course. Till next time.
Good work. Grim?
Give me a sec. Focusing on the Timorese Mambe for expediency's sake. The new translator will take a few
He has a
seconds
limp.
to catch up.
Take your time.
There. Springfield demonstration. 80% plus fatalities. Custer would be proud. What the hell does that mean?
Nothing good. What about that?
Might be daily phone calls to delay release. Translator's still a little hinky.
Right. We've got enough to work with. Get topside, Fisher. We're pulling you out of there.
Alright, now it's time to, I think, sneak out of the car. Always a little dicey. Can't talk to this guy. Says no fatalities. But I want to grab a satchel anyway. And then we're going to sit here and I'm just going to... You guys and your smoking. Like, I wish I could step on it and put it out. I can't, but I wish I could. Maybe it'll look like you were, having a moment here in the car. You were smoking when you shouldn't have been. Can't even put your cigarette out.
We've got visitors. Our cover's been blown. We're getting off the train now.
Talk to me about level of force. It's them or you.
A reloads, that's right. Restore full. I probably could have gotten off without anything with him. I don't know if there's anything special up here. Lock is jammed, which makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on, before I get out of here. There was another data stick. Infection. But I've seen it working. Back in Baghdad in the old days, the guy looked like he'd been run over by a truck and his skin deep fried. It was the most merciful bullet I've ever fired. Poindexter seems certain, but he's lied about things, other things, that name, for example. Just don't trust that ND-133 are the 100% capable of containing it. I don't want to be the one holding a box if something goes wrong. Promise that you see me start to show symptoms, you'll put a bullet in my head. Okay, we're working with biological warfare. Cool. Check it out. Getting shot at. Now they know that we're onto that. Which I'm thinking is actually because of like a code there. I think if I didn't take out the one guy, I'd have two on me. Which is fine. Take out two people.